So here I am on my next adventure. I'm heading towards Strawberry Peak today. Stands about 6,000 feet. Weather's about 50 degrees. Going quite light today on my equipment. Should be a bit of fun. This is the non-mountaineering route. So if you're not looking to do any scrambling or just climbing in general, this is probably the route you want to take. So as you begin the trail, you see what you got around you. You got Mount Baldy right there. You got Mount Wilson with the 100-inch Hooker telescope. There's a lot of famous history that goes behind it, but I won't go into it until I actually do Mount Wilson. So take a look around you. Pretty nice. Well, I'm about 45 minutes in, something like that. It's a pretty nice view from the ridge line. Can't beat it for a late January day. I'll tell you that one. It's super warm out here. But so far the trail is pretty self-explanatory. You can't miss it. You can't get off of it. And it's been relatively easy. Huh? I'm guessing that's Strawberry Peak. Never done this one before, but we'll see. I'm not quite sure. But definitely kind of stands out from the rest. So after about 2.5 miles, you come to a junction. One way you can go, you could take to Mount Lawler, and the other way you could take to Strawberry Peak. And up to now, you've probably walked about 2.5 miles. But the next mile is about 1,000 feet in elevation and a mile. So this is where the real hard work comes in. So let's do this. So I've made it up this far, probably about one hump away from the actual peak, but I'm guessing this is where maybe it gets a little dicey as far as scrambling and stuff is concerned. I'm not quite sure, but we're gonna give it a go. Well, here we is, Strawberry Peak. Just gotta extend that a little bit more, which is not a problem. I started this about 7:30. It is now about 5 after 9. So a little over an hour and a half. So that's pretty decent. So here we are, Strawberry Peak. See, I'm guessing what Mount Baden Powell is right there. Mount Baldy. You see San Gregorino in the distance. Yeah. It's kind of blocked though if you get to the top, but if you walk around the top a little bit, you get pretty good views of the Angeles National Forest and all that. Well, here I am at Strawberry Peak. It wasn't too bad. The last mile will definitely kick your ass, but the first 2.5 miles, pretty easy. But there's a little bit of scrambling. Probably gonna use my trekking poles on the way back down. But super awesome out here, especially when it's a little bit overcast. There's no sun beating down on you, and the views are pretty good as well. It's worth the challenge. I recommend it very highly. I know it's a popular one, but if you haven't done it yet, get on it. So I decided, since I had enough time, that I was going to do San Gabriel Peak. Why the hell not? It's a gorgeous day outside. If that's it, that's going to be a toughie. Oh, even then, if it's the one right there, that's going to be a toughie. But oh well. Here we go. Huh? This is a little neat thing. Little tunnel. It's called the Mueller Tunnel. 1942. Made by the United States Forest Service. And that's kind of cool. I didn't see that one coming. So, you come to this little intersection. You can go forward, to the right, or to the left. To the left, you're going to go to Mount Low. To the right, you're going to do San Gabriel Peak. So we're going to the right. So here we are, about halfway to San Gabriel Peak. The trail can get a little thin in places, but nothing most people can't handle, I don't think. So yeah, get up a little bit, and there's this junction. Take a right, you'll get to San Gabriel Peak. Take a left, you can hit up Mount Disappointment. I don't know why they call it that, but I'm sure there's a reason behind it. This is the only shady part of this trail. So, it being only 1.5 miles and 1,000 foot of ascent, that little bit of shade is quite nice. So, I did do my second peak of the day. Pretty proud of myself. It took me about 35 minutes. It's about 1.5 miles to the top, about 1,000 foot of ascent. Hell, but guess what? There is a marker for it. It's San Gabriel Peak. It's not too far from Mount Wilson. Do yourself a favor and actually get here. It's a nice, tough trail, but it's short. So if you're looking for a semi-easy bag, this one's for you. Almost back down. 10-mile round trip. About 3,000 foot of ascent total. But I bagged 2 peaks today. Ha! And it's super gorgeous today. Won't be like that for long though. There's a storm coming here soon, but man, I feel good. Peak buzz, that's what it's called. At least for me it is.